An all-expense paid trip out of the country for exotic rest and recreation, or a much-needed vacation. An irresistible offer that's just too good to be true. In truth, it's a human trafficking scheme hatched by ex-POGO operators to recruit innocent and naive Filipinos into scam activities, like the dozen Filipinas duped into flying to Thailand and now needing help to return, as our Danielle Manalastas reports.
At first glance, it looks like just an ordinary travel advertisement, offering an all-expense paid travel with limited slots, such as this free trip to Thailand. Little did you know, according to Senator Risa Hontiveros, that this is just a new and likely POGO-linked modus.
May mga bago pa silang modus, no? Mga travel ads. Kunong travel ads sa simula. Pero sa mag-signify ng interest, parang pasa-sign in nila at i-recruit nila sa mga scam operations na pala.
The problem now, according to Hontiveros, is a number of Filipinos have been victimized by this modus, the most prominent being 12 Filipinos waiting to be rescued in Myanmar. Hontiveros admitted there are many challenges in the way of the country turning POGO free.
Last month or early this month, nakahain na yung aming anti-POGO bill. Naglabas ng EO ang Malacanang para bigyan pa ng ngipin yung inanunsyong POGO ban at tuloy-tuloy yung mga law enforcement operations. Pero obviously kulang na kulang pa rin.
Meanwhile, in light of the POGO ban, Senate President Francis Escudero suggested to look also into the PIGO, or the Philippine Inland Gaming Operations.
Sa PIGO, Pinoy ang nagsusugal. So yung sinasabi nating bawal sa mga dayuhan, pinapayagan natin yung mga kababayan natin gawin yun. Kung may sunod na akbang man, yun ang dapat suriin at pag-aralan. Kung masama ang POGO sa foreigner, mabuti ba ang PIGO para sa Pilipino? Yun siguro yung next chapter, kung sakasakali.
From BTV Manila, Daniel Manalastas, Balitang Pambansa.